Good night, Shabbos, Young Israel. I hope you are well and stay so. Mazel tov to Reen and Seth Lehman upon the birth of a grandson born to Ricky and Rav Josh Lehman. Mazel tov to Leah and Yoel Lichstein upon the Ufruf and upcoming marriage of their son Chaim to Yael Hallen. Mazel tov to Dr. Phyllis and Michael Kahn upon the upcoming marriage of their daughter Rebecca to Eitan Meisels. Mazel tov to Susan, Dr. Richie Shannon, upon the bris of grandson Yisrael Moshe, born to Shari and Zev Kohler. And Achron, Mazel tov to Cheryl and Alan Doberman upon the long-awaited celebration of Zachary's marriage to Ilana Herbert. May all continue to experience nachas in good health, l'arch yamim v'shanim tovim, from their respective families. As we approach Rosh Chodesh Elul and the beginning of another year, new opportunity, the Sforno notes, Re'ei anochi nosein lifnechem hayom bracha u'klala. As behold, says Moshe Rabbeinu, you have two options, bracha or klala, blessing or Rahman al-Islam, the opposite. Re'ei, pay attention, vehabita Shelo Yehei in Yancha al Ofen Benoni, that a Jew cannot take the mediocre, easy, just middle of the road option. Kimo shehu haminig v'rov. Most people just kind of not too good, not too bad, treading water. So you don't have that option. Ki amno anochi nosei lefnechem hayom bracha klala. I'm presenting you with two extremes, either bracha or klal. You can't just tread water and stay in the middle. That doesn't work. It's as we approach Elul, you may have rachamim, you may have din. That's we're reminded to not to accept status quo, no matter how old we are, how many times we've been through Elul before, we've been through Yom Tov before, Yom Naraim, to refresh, reinvigorate ourselves, and to reassess. At the same time, we're reminded that HaKadosh Baruch Hu's firm desire and the status quo is one of bracha. As much as we have to strive, we have to push, we're reassured that the pushing only has to go so far. Because if you pay attention, I'll give you two options, bracha and klala. Es ha-bracha, how do you merit the bracha? Asher tishma'u, that you listen al mitzvahs Hashem Elokeichem asher nochi mitzavcha hayom, you do the mitzvahs. V'klala, and the opposite, God forbid, im lo tishma'u, if you don't obey, v'sartem min haderech, should you stray, should you deviate, so then chas v'shalom, the opposite of a bracha is to occur. Note, however, say the Mefarshim, that there's a difference in the presentation of the two options. When it comes to the klala, there's no im. When it comes to the bracha, there's no im. It's es ha-bracha. How do you merit the bracha? Asher tishmu, you obey. The klala, im lo tishmu, if you don't. Why does the bracha say the same thing? Es ha-bracha, im tishmu. The klala is im lo tishmu, and the bracha is im tishmu. So explain the Mefarshim, the klala, the curse, is if one doesn't obey, so then a negative scenario, negative condition is triggered. The bracha doesn't need a trigger. The bracha is a status quo. Just don't ruin it. It's not if you listen, then a bracha will come. No, just listen and the bracha will remain. HaKadosh Baruch Hu created a world that's filled with bracha. You don't need anything special to trigger that bracha. Just don't get in the way. Therefore, say the Mefarshim, that's why the klala is im lo tishma'u, whereas the bracha is asher tishma'u. It's not if, then a bracha will come. No, if you listen, you just listen, do what you're supposed to do, and the bracha remains the status quo. The default is one of blessing. May our actions and our resolve to not accept mediocrity, that's to reassess, to reinvigorate ourselves, be the source, through which we'll continue to enjoy that default setting of bracha today, bracha for the coming year. That's may all of us be inscribed in the book of life. That's and enjoy an Elul Yemei Rachamim that allow us to reap the brachos of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ki Yado Yisbar Chatav V'Archava. Have a very good Shabbos.